Just a thought. Anyway, right. I'm gonna fuck off. I think. Um, I missed it, but thank you, Breedable Garfield. Which, by the way, I mean, that is an amazing name. Have you changed your name from something? Because I don't recognise Breedable Garfield as a name, but apparently you've been subscribed to me for 25 months. So presumably you're a person that has a different name and has changed it to Breedable Garfield. And I need to stop saying Breedable Garfield because yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Apologies if I missed noises and things, but thank you everyone for your support. More or less. I'm
Sock
genuinely
now.
grateful. Thank you.
Hi, Sock now.
Anyway, I'm going to go
I'm doing well, thanks.
and try not to think about the transient nature of life for a bit. Hopefully,
Oh, Cave.
I'm going to send you over to My Left Eye on YouTube. Boom shakalaka. Who's going on Twitch? I'm going to send you over to My Left Eye on YouTube. That is, shut the fuck up, Logan. Piece of shit. J Marianne. We haven't been over to J Marianne in fucking ages. So I'll send you over there. Go and send those with them. They're good people. And I'll.
Oh, God. Didn't say leave, did I? Give me a minute. Because I be live now. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh no, he's already left. Hoi hoi? Huh? Yeah, okay. Let us go over to my channel, shall we? Yes, my channel. Yeah. Yep. My Left Eye has been going for an hour. There we go. There I'm there. Hoi hoi. Huh. Hello, my darling. Rejoice, comrades. The mod is here. How you doing, darling? Give me a minute. I'm bringing up my chat now, sort now. Hello. I do apologise. I just quickly went on. Ooh. That's why that came up. I watched something about the Battle of Cable Street earlier on. God, I'm only one away from 460 followers. Please, someone follow me. Are you going live tonight, sweetie? Hello, hello. Just like no, if Europe gives free seconds to America, will fight on Europe. Something that exhausted and behind schedule. Don't you worry, darling. You go at your own speed. Time for you to listen to this mad woman. You take it easy, because you've been good to me and encouraging me to do the same, because I am one to destroy myself. Oh, I've got that in my pocket. Give me a minute. Right. Will we cover it? Can I be arsed? Because essentially, if I do it on my stream, that'll be 4 times I'll have listened to that speech that Keir Starmer done this morning. I need to cover it. Most of the people who I would have wanted to have listened to it have already watched it twice already, with Helena earlier and Kev just now. Fuck it. No, can't be arsed. Starmer, get wrecked. Just fuck off. Natok. Rejoice. Natok is here. Hello. God, I'm itchy. You're going to have to wash your hair in the morning, missus. It's a greasy nightmare. Your first food of the day? What the fuck? You didn't have breakfast or lunch? Naughty girl. Naughty. I'm one to talk. I take days off. Like 2 or 3 days at a time sometimes. Jaw reasons I can't chew. I have no idea what I have in my watch later. Let's just check out what I've got in here. Hello, Natok. Ooh! Oh, oh. Yeah, I can get it. I've watched already. Give me a momentito, please, my comrades. Yeah. Anyway. Get it to you. Oh, I've already watched that. Thank you, Matt Brunick. There we go. Go away. Yeah, I'll watch that one. I've already watched it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go in there. Yeah, I'll get them later. Okay, let's just start from the beginning, shall we? Take it away. Bradford Greens.
Jeff Bezos makes over $200,000 a minute. The average single parent pays...
Ideally, I'd want John the Brazen here for this one. Mr. the Brazen, can you hear me? Maybe I should just yell Bradford Greens at the top of my voice. Oh, itchy face. Carry on, Bradford Greens.
More than he does in taxes. The wealthiest 10.
Oh my god, it fucking worked! I just shouted, Mr. the Brazen. You've appeared. You have been lurking. So you heard me say that. I'll go back to the beginning, just so we can get it clean through. Go!
Jeff Bezos makes over $200,000 a minute. The average single parent pays more than he does in taxes. The wealthiest 10% of Americans own.
Oh, for fuck's... The reason given? That sucks, man. How did this go, actually, John? And if you can elucidate whereabouts, what building be this? I was at the back. Hanging by my camera. Oh, cool, cool. Ah! Give me a minute. There we go. Oh, God, what am I doing? Give me a minute. Ah, there we go. That's better. Ah! Stupid fucking bras. Bradford Football Stadium. Valley Parade. Thank you kindly. Is that a nice stadium? Oh. So John's running to be councillor? Councillor, is it, John? So John's running to become a councillor in that council area. Councillor, so John's running to be a councillor, and he'll be running for the Green Party of England and Wales. Bradford's in Yorkshire. So yeah, so it's his campaign stall, showing what he'd be, what he would do if he became a councillor, like that. So that would be fun. Excuse me. How's it going, John? Hang on. Google Meet. Where is it? Should be in purple. There, it's there. New meeting? Start an instant meeting. Come on, Google. Have you been busy the day? Okay. Go away. Boom. Share screen. Welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Where is it? Hello.
Welcome.
Can you see the video?
No, where is it? Hello. Welcome.
Okay, so I'm seeing things like 10 seconds late.
Oh, crud. Give me a minute. Let's see if I can actually work this for a change. What is wrong with you, missus? Yeah. Allow my...
Give me a minute. Let's see if I can actually work this for a change. What is wrong with you, missus? Yeah. Allow my...
Google Meet, you suck! I'm clicking to allow. What the fucking... Oh, God.
Google Meet, you suck. I'm clicking to allow. What the fucking...
Maybe you should get some advice from Helena and Kevin on how to do this.
Might be beneficial.
Maybe you should get some advice from Helena and Kevin on how to do this.
Right, I've given you permission to share the screen. Fucking... No. Right, where are we? Is that? Oh, no. Ah! Inception. Bloody hell. Time screen? Where is it? Oh, crap. I still don't know how Kevin and Helena do this. Not now. Yeah, I know. Give me a minute.
Kevin and Helena do this.
Yeah, I know. Added to taskbar. Is wrong with me? Let's see. No. Share screen. Why is it not all right? Right, I can get rid of you. And sod it, I'll get rid of my actual YouTube desktop screen as well. I don't know why it's sharing. This is pissing me off.
Yeah, it did it the other day, didn't it?
It did, yeah. My internet's got a lot better, so don't worry about it crashing or anything. I just need to figure out how you share the screen with you. I'm an idiot. Give me a second. Let's see if expanding.
Shall I try on my tablet? Oh.
I could maybe bring you in through the Discord. That might work. You can jump into the Numptyverse.
Okay.
So I'll end this call and you can come in on Discord if you want. That'll be easier. Hopefully. Shanna's shown me how you do that.
Okay.
And... well, you were useless. Other audio problems. Okay. Yeah. Go away. Okay. Let's go into my Discord. Boom. Go in my Discord. God damn you. Go down. Go down. Oh, Natok's jumped in. Hello, Natok.
Hello.
Hello. Share screen. Haha. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah, on a bad look for it.
Did that be better? Yes, I'm in. I'm in there. I know I can minimise you. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yay! And you
I
can
can
see the
anyway.
video.
Yeah.
I should do it through Discord more often. Or just do it through Discord and forget
Yeah.
about Google Meet. Do you know who the best one to be asked? It would be Kev. I can maybe ask him
Yeah.
tomorrow. He'll probably be able to help me because he's done it so many fucking times with Christy. Praise be Dr. Winters. Right. Shall we continue?
So that guy sat down. I know him. He's a good guy.
Is he? Is he just sitting on the floor? I hope his arse doesn't get numb. Like, I wouldn't be able to sit on the floors here in my living room. They've been fixed, but I'm still a little bit apprehensive about some of them because they might be oak, but they're over a century old at this point, and they've been rotted away by damp. They took out the most damaged ones and stuff, which was about a third of them in different sections. So the bit that I was sitting on was the most secure. So all the sections that were bad are behind me towards the window back there. So I wouldn't risk sitting on my floor in the living room. I'd sit on the floor in the kitchen because it's solid fucking concrete. It's cold though.
It's a pretty clean venue, to be fair. So.
Nice one. I'm doing 65%.
So I'm not sure if they actually include. That's one of our organiser people. Both her and the council leader spoke before Zach. I'm not sure
Did
if
they?
they actually included them in the live stream or not. I
Alright.
won't really pay attention to time, so I don't really know based on the time.
Okay. Well, we'll find out if they speak or not. Okie dokie. It's not a voting booth sock now. No, it's just like a sort of desk, and with pamphlets, leaflets, and things like that.
There's just like some sign-up sheets and examples of our leaflets and asking people to volunteer as part of our campaign. And we had a few people who weren't sure where the closest campaign was, and we just took their details and we're gonna work out where the closest campaign is based on their postcode.
Cool. I like that. I approve. The organisation for the Greens here in Glasgow is pretty good, actually. Pretty good. I just found out recently they're going to be putting a candidate to run against Jackie Bailey.
Well, yeah, I'm wondering how the Scottish Greens do things. So the way we do it is we have a branch is always the size of the council, no matter where in the country it is. But we have like individual groups, which is like not really like an official thing, but it's like just sort of like a WhatsApp basically where we can like meet.
I think we're the largest one in Scotland here, obviously, because biggest city in Scotland, obviously here. So we've got lots of different people from different parts of Glasgow. There's only a couple of us from the north, like literally just two of us, like myself and someone else from here, and we had one from Springburn and one from Maryhill, so there's only the two of us. There's a good few for the East End, you know, like Denniston, Parkhead, things like that. There's quite a few for the East End. There's lots for like Anniesland, which is further west than here. And the majority are from the south side, the other side of the river. Like there's loads from like Pollock Shields and Shawland and Cathcart and Govan and stuff, so there's lots in the south side of the city.
Mm.
So me and my comrade up here in the north, we're kind of a minority.
Yeah.
They didn't see the point in trying to establish anyone from here in the north, because this area here has been Labour since the fucking Stone Age, and they thought they wouldn't be able to find their way and essentially electorate. I don't blame them for that, because literally Labour since Stone Age.
Yeah.
But
Although it's
hopefully
like the
that's
way
changing now.
But yeah, the way we sort of do things is we sort of target non-voters and disaffected Labour, and often you find safe Labour areas have a low turnout, and that's how they sort of maintain their power. Because
Ding 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 ding
no,
ding. That's what it's like here. The level of disaffection here in Springburn and parts of the north, like Ballornock and stuff, a lot of people here said, "What's the fucking point?" And I can understand that, because getting ignored for decade upon decade does kind of make you feel, fuck it, I'm not doing it, I can't be arsed. I've got too much to do in my actual life than to care about these bastards. I'm hopefully going to try and change that here over time, to make people more aware, even if it's just go out and vote. I don't care. Obviously, I'd want them to vote for the Greens. Or the SNP. But yeah, the level of dissatisfaction up here in Springburn is just... My close isn't too bad. My neighbour across the way from us is... I've said to her, I said, would you vote Green? Would you feel like doing that? He said, probably not. She called us hippie tree hugging wankers. Please don't call us wankers. But yeah, we're trying to change that narrative, that with that stereotype that we're not all floating, bike riding, tree hugging, protect the environment kind of. Well, don't get me wrong, we want to protect the environment stuff, but she still sees the Greens as like a middle class party, and no, we're not. Sorry, Margaret. We've changed that. We were maybe like that back in like the 70s and stuff.
I think maybe in the 2000s the Greens were a bit like that, but I think the narrative has changed quite a bit, and I think most people are a bit more eco-socialist and understand it is a systemic problem that's causing climate breakdown. It's not like how many coffee cups you use or how much plastic you use. It's like the system. Yeah, it has to change from the system there. And
it does indeed. Yes, it does indeed.
Sorry, I lost my trail of thought there, really. Yeah,
that's okay. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
You might hear me muttering to myself because my brat is fucking annoying me.
Should we skip to when it sort of looks like it's about to start, do you think? Yeah, that's the person in front of the stage. Oh yeah, Claire speaking, I think.
Oh, is that Claire?
Yes.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. My name's Claire, and I'm a campaign organiser here in Bradford. Wow, how many of you are there here? This is amazing. Thank you so much for giving up your Sunday afternoons to come and be with us this afternoon. So I'm going to do a quick bit of housekeeping, and then we'll get down to business while we're all here, really. So we're not expecting any fire drills here today, but if the fire alarm does go off, then we've got going up through the entrance that you came in through over there, or there's another fire exit over in that direction. And And please note that we will be taking photographs and there will be filming here today as well. So if you don't want to be filmed or photographed, then we've got a designated area over there. So
Want to know something funny?
And
The main
Say again?
photographer, the main person taking photographs, their memory card corrupted when they took it home. So a lot of the photos from the day, we've had to rely on sort of like people sending stuff in because, his
Oh.
camera fucked up basically.
Oh, bollocks.
So yeah, there was a group photo with all the councillors and Zach
Oh,
at the end, and I don't think any of them exist. Now, there might be one on the phone somewhere, but yeah.
if anyone took a photo of that group photo,
I think
hope
someone
that
did take a photo with a phone, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
hopefully if
he was really
if they
beating himself up over. He's a good guy, but yeah.
I could maybe put in a comment, and hopefully the person, if anyone's taking photo on their phone, we could say memory card got corrupted of the main photographer. If anyone took photos using their phone, send in.
Well, we've said it in the Bradford WhatsApp. I think most people there were Green Party members, and most of them were from Bradford. So I think hopefully, maybe it might appear, maybe not. We don't know.
How many councillors is it?
Well, it's mainly councillors and council candidates. So there's 10 councillors on the council green. So that's
Nice.
the highest amount in West Yorkshire.
Nice one. I like.
Then we're targeting, I think it's like 27 seats, so it's an all-out election. So there's 3 seats in each ward.
All right, cool.
We're still in
That's
the process of trying to fill those vacancies. But yeah.
That's the same setup here for each ward. There's three for each ward here as well. But so there's I can't remember. Give me a minute. How many councillors does Glasgow City Council? How many? Oh no, not councillors. Councillors does Glasgow City?
Yeah, the total number of councillors in Bradford is 90.
Is it 90?
Yeah, so we're aiming for like 1/3.
That's not bad. Nice one.
Yeah, and we've been given a lot of money to try and make that happen.
That's odd. You've got more than us. There's 85 councillors for Glasgow. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was closer to 100. Interesting. So we've got 85 councillors. We did have 7 Greens, but 3 defected to your party.
Yeah.
So we've got 4. So there's 4 Green councillors, which is not much in the scheme of things. It's an SNP controlled council, by the way, with Labour in opposition, and there's a few Tories actually as well, which is weird. Parts of Glasgow are voting for scum. Please, Glasgow, do not vote for the scum. And one reform. Thomas Kerr, get right. Yeah. Fucking odious bastard.
Last thing, if you've got questions for Zach, as you can see, we will not be taking questions from the floor during his time on stage. So if you do have a question, please scan the QR code, or there's a table over on that side where you can write your own questions on as well. We'll try and get around to as many of the questions as we possibly can. But with such a full room, we might not get to everybody's question. So, here in Bradford, we are preparing to launch the most ambitious election campaign that the Green Party has ever seen, especially in the north of England, bigger than Bristol. We're really going for it in Bradford. And the one thing I really want to say is we cannot do this without great people like you, so many of you in this room, so many familiar faces. So how can I help, I hear you ask? The first thing is An election campaign costs a lot of money, about £2,500 to elect one councillor just in that last 6 weeks of a campaign. So please, if you could give a little bit to help us towards those costs, that would be absolutely incredible. There's a table right near the door where there's QR codes that you can scan to donate. There's got some buckets around, so we've got some great fundraisers here today to help out with that. So go and find them. It's the end table over there. For those of you who have not joined the Green Party yet, why not? Please join the Green Party. It costs as little as £6 a year, and it's really, really helpful to help us support.
Okay. It's a Gen Y agent. This is the Green Party of England and Wales. Welcome. Hello, resident philosopher. Welcome in. This is actually quite decent. You're more than welcome to stay. I am Madcat79 Scotty, a Scottish disabled Marxist streamer. I'm a member of the Scottish Green Party and I'm an eco-socialist. I primarily talk about health and disability issues and benefits and the environment sometimes as well because eco-socialist. You might actually learn something. This is Bradford. We are on with John the Brazen, a colleague of mine, a comrade. So feel free to stay and learn stuff. So we're going to be hearing from Zach Polanski, the leader of the Green Party of England and Wales, and he is based. We love Zach here, obviously.
The message that we are actually a really serious party, that people can feel safe to vote for, and it really is an alternative.
So yeah, you know what she says about
the alternative worth
party membership only costing £6 a year. That's how much I'm paying, and I don't feel I'm paying enough. So I'm tempted to upgrade it because I was a student when I joined.
Where you? I pay £7 a month. So I'm mid-tier, so I did for my first year, because it's coming up on 2 years, me being a party member. For the first year, I paid the £6 for the entire year. Then I upgraded it to paying monthly, and I've been doing that for about, it'll be coming up on a year. It's just after April, maybe May actually. That'd be fun. So I think it might be May. It'll be 2 years for me that I've been a member of the Scottish Greens, and I've been paying £7 a month, and that is piss all in my opinion, because I don't have much expenditure. I've got some, obviously, like everyone does, but I've got some more spare cash and stuff that I can actually do this, which is good. The only thing that I'm lacking in is being able to actually physically go and organise and do shit in the branch. I want to be able to do more, don't get me wrong.
I don't know, they do have like data sort of people who, like we do have party members who have disabilities who help with the data and stuff. I don't know what that involves, but I'm sure you're better.
What the main councillor, what the main Green councillor for Glasgow does, he's still there, he would never leave. He would never move to another party. He was Labour back in the day, a few years ago, but he's been a member of the Scottish Greens and a councillor so he was a Labour councillor about 10 years ago. He was one of the youngest councillors elected. He's younger than me. And he's been Scottish Green for 8 or 9 years. 9 years, it'll be 9 years this year that he'll have been a councillor. So he's doing well. He's brilliant, actually. He's a really good organiser and he does quite a lot in the council. He's the chair of one of the committees in the council, oddly enough. Good at what he does.
Again, there's a membership table over there, and any of the councillors and councillors that are around now as well, who will be over there outside later on, can help you talk to you about what it takes, what being a member involves. Also, people to help out with our campaigning. So if you want to find out more, give it a little bit of time to deliver some leaflets or do some social media or help with some data or baking. Baking's always important. Please, again, after Zach has done his wonderful stuff, please head over to the tables and talk to our councillors and candidates, and I'll be around as well if you want to grab me. And last but not least,
I don't think anyone really spoke to me, actually.
Even if it's just like
I'm sort of like in between, because there were 3 of us for each campaign.
Oh,
Like, I was sort of in between, and I did speak to other people, but it's mainly people new, so.
Did you never manage to speak to Zach?
So they took us into a room to meet him, but it's like there was 20 odd of us because there's so many, like, candidates now, as well as
Wow.
councillors. He did like, it was a bit like him doing a speech in front of us, and my colleague Kath went up and spoke to him, and I think she was the only one who really spoke to him.
Ooh.
She's just really good at like putting herself in a spotlight, really, I think. And yeah, she took the opportunity to speak to him. So
May I assume you've heard of Patrick Harvey,
Patrick Harvey,
Scottish Green? He was the one that
it's
basically
well, but yeah, I don't know.
he was basically the one that transformed it. After the emergency meeting, after those councillors and some organisers left us in the Glasgow branch, I was sitting talking to him in the pub after the meeting, and I was saying to him, I want to be able to do more. I'm sorry I can't actually come out and do things because of my disability. Don't you worry. You said you were a streamer. Just talk about us on your stream. You sure? Yeah. If you can actually promote us and tell people about the policies that we're going to be running, especially for next year, for the council elections next May. They've been delayed as well. Thanks, Tories, you fucking bastards. So the council elections are
Are they
next year.
delayed in Glasgow?
Sorry?
Are the elections delayed in Glasgow, is it?
They got delayed by a... Was it the May... It wasn't the Sunak government, it was either May or Bojo government that delayed them for some stupid fucking reason.
Yeah.
I think it might
It
have been
got
the
delayed
Boris.
once because of COVID. But
No, our last ones were before COVID by 2 years. They were 2018. So by the time they turn around, that would be 9 years. We should have had one just after, which would have been 2022. Oh, no, that was still kind of during the pandemic. So, yeah, it was probably the pandemic that delayed it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
would it have been the May? Would it have been the May government then that delayed them?
It was Boris, from what I remember.
Yeah,
So,
I think it might have been the Boris government that
I
delayed
remember
the...
Boris, being in charge because he won the election, unfortunately.
2019, yeah. So it was the Boris government that said you need to change them. And, yeah.
Yeah,
So
the unfortunate thing about having 3 councillors is we always take a break in between. Well, it's like we have 3 elections once a year, and then there's like a break here. And we had a break here recently, and all the reformers were like spreading conspiracy theories, and even some Tories actually. Like, it was like the scheduled break here, no elections, and they were trying to turn it into something it wasn't. And like, even speaking to people, it's like this: expect the elections to be delayed again, but
yeah, right.
it's like they believe it's something sinister, which it is in other parts of the country. It's not happened here because there's been no major changes.
The only reason that it happens here is like there's 2 reasons. If a councillor shuffles off this mortal coil, which has happened a couple of times, or as in the case for one of the wards here in the north of Glasgow, the former councillor becomes an MP. which has happened, which is my MP, Maureen Burke. So she was a councillor. So they had to have a by-election for her ward. So and another councillor as well. So there was two that actually went into Westminster. So there was two by-elections that actually got delayed. They actually done them, but the Electoral Commission turned around and said to them, no, you fucked up in these 3 areas, do them again. Because they done them, she was still, essentially, she was still a councillor and an MP at the same time, which is naughty Maureen, naughty. It was only for her one. The other one went off without a hitch. He gave up his councillor position, as being a councillor, so his was all fine. His by-election went through clear with Labour again. But my MP was still a sitting councillor. She never resigned properly. She never resigned at all. So
Yeah.
naughty.
I'm sure Claudia Webb did exactly the same thing, where she was a
Did she?
councillor in London, but an MP for Leicester or something.
Naughty. Naughty. You're not allowed to do that. So she was still taking from
Yeah.
two
She lost the
public
way.
purses.
Yeah. She lost the Labour whip and stood as an independent, but yeah, when
So,
she lost
she
the
was a
whip, I think it was difficult to make a case.
So she was
for
a
her.
she was a councillor in London, but she got elected as an MP for Leicester.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a distance. What was she parachuted in?
Well, I assume it sort of had a bit of a left-wing bias, that constituency anyway. But yeah, she was able to... Well, you can put yourself forward to be an MP anywhere. But yeah, they selected her and she won. But she didn't bother to step down, which as an MP, you're going to spend a lot of time in London anyway. But it's like, even in her council, like, her colleagues were telling her, you need to step down, but yeah, she didn't want to.
Naughty. You shouldn't be doing that. No. See, I don't like the fact that people get parachuted into places that they're not from or don't have any connection to. Now, fair enough, people are born all over the place and stuff, but if they live and work there, if they've lived and worked there for a portion of time at least, and then they know the local area, they know what the people are like, what the situation's like, wherever it is, I have no problem with that. But parachuting people in who have no knowledge of the local area, what it's like there, what issues plague the people of that area, I don't like that, because that's happened a lot, especially it's happened up here in Scotland, obviously, especially with these Blairite bastards, and across England. I have problems with it. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah. So when you started talking about elections, you sort of this might be
Carry on.
Yeah. So this might be going a bit off topic, but we have a pointless by-election happening in Bradford. So Reform called an election knowing there's like only 12 weeks before the all-out elections. So that's not enough time to complete training as a councillor, apparently, or not enough time to be able to reasonably do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, a councillor died in the safest Conservative seat, and they decided to call election, and it's going to cost 30k just to run the election.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, we're standing a paper candidate, and my comrade, who's probably in your party now, is also standing as an independent.
Oh.
But it seems to be
Curious.
mainly between the Tories and Reform, and yeah, we're just sort of. I imagine the Green people are just enjoying the show, really.
Just sitting back and laughing, really.
Yeah.
Is there do you see Reform capturing the I don't know. Maybe capture's the wrong word. No, fuck it. Capturing the council, or is that not possible? Obviously, you're there.
I
Do you know what
think-
it's like on the ground?
So I don't want to leak things I've been told about internal polling. So
That's fine. You don't
they
need to.
are going to do well, but I think realistically with the demographics, I don't see them having an outright majority.
Okay.
So Bradford City Centre has a large South Asian community
Ooh.
who do have quite a lot of influence in the wards they live in.
That's good.
So there's like an independent group who dominate a lot of the city centre wards, and then the Green Party's been doing quite well in the outskirts. So like
I like that.
former
Cool.
Tory seats. We don't really benefit from like a student vote like other cities.
That's odd.
So the only one but would be a student ward. The local people vote at much higher rates than like students. Yeah.
I'll just quickly say to you, John, lovely comrade in the chat. Hello, Miss Harper, my dear. How are you? I have John the Brazen on.
Oh.
And this is Bradford Council. Well, Bradford and the Green Bradford contingent. So cool. Welcome in, my dear. Great to see you.
So yeah, shall we continue
So,
watching?
A quick video,
Yeah.
and then we will down to business. Thank you very much.
Thank
I've
you,
actually
Claire.
forgotten.
See again? See again?
They showed a video after her speaking, but I can't remember if it's Matt, who's the leader of the council, speaking next, or if it's Zach.
Shall we continue? Either it's
Yeah.
good to be being able to hear from everyone would be a good thing, but Zach, cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know this. Zach is.
I think
based-
it'd be interesting to cover Matt if he speaks.
Cool. Yeah.
He's
Well,
a
you
big
can
guy with a beard.
you can explain more because you're literally in the room and you are an adult. And like certain people we can talk about.
Yeah. It's like I've been in the same room as Zach. It's like I don't know him personally, whereas I know Matt personally.
My lovely Niblet explained to me she's actually met Stephen Flynn and Pete Wishart. It's like you get this sort of there's this pride, especially with Pete Wishart up in Perth. That's the MP for up the road from where I'm from. She quite likes Pete. They quite like Pete. Sorry, darling. My niece is non-binary. Or Niblet, if you wish. But they've met Pete Wishart. I've met Pete Wishart on two occasions? Two. Pete's good. I like Pete. I asked him, I said, why do you wear white suits? Won't all the grime from the politicians in the chamber make it all filthy? He said, some of them are quite nice, but yeah, I can see why you would think that. Pete's good. I miss Pete. Would it be able to meet him again?
We've got 100,000 of these to deliver.
Yeah, so they're doing that video the National Green Party did, which you can't really see it because the light shining.
But here's the thing, all those election tricks.
Yeah, basically just encouraging people to deliver leaflets for the Greens.
Oh,
The
cool.
three voters vote fund democracy. They buy it. They vote Labour and they vote Tories.
And that's by nothing changes, no matter who is in the chair.
Do you want to try and skip to when someone speaks next?
Tell them we're going to take back the rivers, they polluted the crop and take back the wealth they stole.
Yeah, that looks like either Zach or
I think it might be Matt.
Matt is a much bigger figure. So let's see what happens when it loads.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the microphone might help, Claire. Sorry, darling. She left it sitting on the desk or the cupboard.
Oh, is this for the video?
Last couple of minutes to get your questions in. Zach and Councillor Matthews will be on their way
Hi,
shortly.
Elron.
It's the enthusiasm upstairs that's delaying him, I think.
I think they're having a party upstairs.
Is that Kath speaking?
Anyone do something?
I think.
I can go back a few seconds. You can maybe tell me.
No, it don't matter. But yeah, I imagine that could have been my colleague.
It's delaying him, I think.
I think they're having a party upstairs.
Yeah, that's her
Anyone do
laugh.
Cool.
I can see he's coming in. Matt Edwards says, don't get too excited. Excellent.
Oh. Thanks, Elron.
Hello everyone, welcome to Valley Parade. Who's
Yes,
excited
that
for
is Matt Edward.
Is he a councillor?
Yes, so he's the leader of the council group. So when I said Dreams mainly have rural seats, we do have some sort of more. I'd say like we've got a town which is sort of like a liberal bubble, but we've also got like some sort of quite economically deprived areas which are just sort of outside the city. And he's elected to like one of the most notorious council estate areas in the country. Well, in the area. It's most notorious in the area, but it's one of the most deprived in the country, economically. Homewood, if anyone's ever heard of it.
How deprived is it? Is it just basically being neglected like lots of different areas?
Yeah, it was built as like a planned sort of like council estate community, but they
Right.
sort of just built a house the size of some city centres, sort of like outside the city,
Right.
but they didn't build any shops or anything really like that. Yeah, like no jobs really for anyone to go
Like-
to. So
Like no
Big
local amenities like shops, leisure centres, things of that
No.
nature. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did happen quite a lot. It sucks. Neoliberalism can fuck off. Oh.
So one thing I like about Mass is there's a large, what do you call it? Like Gypsy Roma traveller community in his ward, and he's actually like trying to reach out to them and solve the problems of like where they can stay and stuff, like, because apparently, like, I didn't know half the issues they had before I actually spoke to him, who actually does speak to people from the Roma, Gypsy and traveller communities.
Being able to reach out to these sort of communities is always a good idea. Obviously, tell them your policies, tell them how you would make their lives better, things like that.
Yeah.
That's basically community outreach. I'm a big fan of that. It's always a good thing. Explaining what we would do, how we want to change things, and all that good stuff. How long's Matt been a councillor?
So he was elected, I think it might have been, let me think now. So during the Corbyn years, he lost by one vote, I think, like, was that 2019? And I think the next time round, was it, he was elected. Might need to look which year it was, but so he got exactly the same numbers of votes as the Labour candidate, and it was like taken for granted by Labour, basically. Although the person who beat him by one vote is a good person, I'd say, like a leftist.
Labour always do that. They take their either their local electorate for like councils, things of that nature, MSPs and MPs as well. They take us for granted. Then when we rebel, they start moaning. I'm not calling anyone out here. Jonathan Ashworth. But yeah, some of them become whiny bitches when they lose their seats, either on the council or in the House of Commons.
A lot of them jumped before they were pushed, really.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of resignations before.
Yeah.
The Greens eventually took all 3 seats.
Ooh.
But yeah, he
Nice.
sort of had a surprise near win where he lost by a single vote. And the way do you know the process? I'll sort of explain. It's a bit interesting. So they sort of take an equal number of votes, ballots for each candidate. They sort of put it in a bag. They have to you ask one of them to pick out a ballot, and if it's for their party, it counts as an additional vote.
What the fuck?
So this is like how our democracy works. Yeah. So
By pure, so by
hard done by losing that process.
Pure chance. Christ almighty. Christ, that would sting worse, man. Christ. Yeah, fuck that nonsense. Just do a recount. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they did 3 recounts and it was exactly the same number.
Oh,
so it's low turnout ward. So yeah, it was roughly about 1,000 each. Do
you remember what the turnout was? Don't worry about it if you don't.
It will have been less than 20%, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Other low turnout wards, which we sort of are interested in, just because it's low turnout, and we know because of that we need to convince less people.
Do you want to know something fun? Do you want to know who had the lowest majority? And oddly enough, it was one. Pete Wishart. Oh, Pete, I feel for you. There's a majority of 1. He's going to buy the skinny of his teeth, so that was going to be, if he had lost that would have been a Tory. What the fuck? So he had a majority of 1. That was 2015, by the way, so that was the year after the independence referendum. And he got, I'd met him, the second time I met him was after that, in 2016 or something, and said, how's the majority going? Said, fuck it, I'm an MP, I don't care about that 1 vote. You don't know, that 1 vote might have been my mum. Fun thing, he knows my mum. A majority of 1 is
I found a year that happened.
Right.
They both got 742 votes, except the Labour candidate got an additional vote because of that.
Because of that.
Yeah.
That is just downright. That's an odd way to do it. What the fuck? Defeated by pure chance, which, yeah, I'll say again, must have stung. Just fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bending it. About 2 years later, because of COVID, he got additional 500.
Alright, cool.
Well, maybe 400 more votes than the Labour candidate, which it was a strong Labour candidate. So, yeah, he did well.
Alright.
Anyway, let's listen to him speak, shall we?
Yes, shall we?
Yeah.
Take it away, Matt.
So Zach's been travelling across Yorkshire this weekend. I would say to save the best for last, but I am slightly biased. So I'm delighted to welcome Zach to Bradford. I'm also delighted to welcome you all here today. It's a really exciting time for the Green Party at the moment. So those that don't know, I'm Matt Edwards, I'm leader of the Green Group of Bradford Council. We are the largest Green Group of councillors in West Yorkshire. There's 10 of us. And we're hoping to nearly treble that in May. More excited than that. So, just a quick shout out in the room. Who's a member? Will? And
They basically haven't had
Joyce
that.
and Zach became leader of the Green Party? A lot of here.
Except
Yeah,
maybe a
it's,
couple. But, yeah.
round of applause.
Sorry, say again, John?
Just about everyone put their hands up, really, I think, except maybe a couple of people. But yeah, there were people who were non-members there as well. There was one person who, well, the secretary of my union turned up, which I thought it was in your party, so when I next go to a meeting, I might ask him, like, if he's joined the Greens or if he's sticking with them, but yeah, I think we do need to build a relationship with unions. But... Didn't realise they were reading off the script.
So it is a really exciting time for the Green Party. There's a lot going on. We've got a lot to achieve between now and well, it's less than 4 months away. Throughout this, everything you said, there was going to be.
I love that he's wearing a three-piece suit. Not enough men actually wear a three-piece suit, or women,
It puts a
or
lot of
MPs.
fashion, yeah.
Good for him. The next time you see him, tell him that mad Scottish Marxist and Scottish Green Party member loves his drip. Oh dear God. Oh, Elron. Yeah. There's probably a part of shame to do with that, which is disgusting. We shouldn't feel shame because we got attacked.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard a story like that, to be honest. Like,
Is it not? Alright.
yeah, with politicians as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Three recurring themes. I'm going to start with the recurring theme because I don't think I'm going to be subtle, but there are three things we're going to need from you. One, we are going to need to ask you to donate. That will be quite a common thing, this revenue.
So if you want the link to donate to Bradford Green Party, I can give you it if you
I
want.
also need
I do think you should also give money to Mad Cat Scotty, if you do.
Oh, thank you, John. Much appreciated, my friend. I can't because I'm on the Discord. I'll get it later. I was going to check what channel you can put it in, but we can get to that later. So you can post things into the Discord for people to donate to Bradford Greens. I'll post ones as well to donate to the Glasgow branch here for us.
Yeah.
Because we've got quite a large branch membership here in Glasgow, we all put in, I because at £7 a month, I try to donate when I can. And the councillor I was telling you about, I've forgotten his name. I do apologise, my dude. He says, you don't need to worry about that. We've got other people. There's plenty of people here in Glasgow who donate to us. Just promote us. Thank you. I will. Our branch is really quite good, even though some people... All right, you've posted it and said thank you.
Yeah.
There you go, everyone. There, if you feel like donating to the Glasgow... not the Glasgow, the Bradford Green Party. The Green Party of England, Wales, Bradford. There's the link.
Yeah, so as Claire said, it's the most ambitious campaign the Green Party of England and Wales have ever tried, so...
Nice one.
I think in a way we could say we're trying to turn Bradford into the Bristol of the North, so...
Ooh.
Any money would help.
I approve. Nice one. Carry on. Keep up the good work.
to get involved. Like, that's got to be the big thing. Like, it's great coming to a venue like this and hearing people speak, but we actually need to go out in the streets and speak to people and get them to vote Green. And that's how we change things. And then if you're not a member, if you weren't one of those people that put your hand up, you can actually join while you're sat here. Just go to join.greenparty.org.uk, fill in the form. If not, there are leaflets around. And if you forget anything I've just said in that last minute, it will be repeated throughout this event. But before I introduce Zach, and the slides are going to reflect this, so it's a surprise for Adam, we actually have a surprise guest who I'm trying to find in the room. Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Do you want me to spoil it?
I see him behind the...
Spoil away. Yes, carry on.
Yeah, it's Morphine. Which I got a good photo with him, so yeah, he's much more personable, I think. Whereas I think Zach, yeah, because everyone wants to selfie with him and all that. Yeah, I think he sort of knows he needs to prioritise like what he's doing.
Oh crap! I have forgotten. Where's Mothin from?
Leeds.
Is he Leeds? Ah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's quite local to Bradford. Well, close to Bradford.
So it'd be easy. It'd be easy for him to get from Leeds to Bradford. I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. What train,
and I think
bus,
having
or does
him is very helpful because we are quite a white party, should I say? It's not. We do have that reputation of being white and middle class, whereas he's South Asian and from a working class background. So I think him coming to Bradford does help us quite a bit.
There's a good few. There's a good contingent of Indian, South Asian, and some Western Asia, Persian, Iraqi as well in the Green Branch, but it is unfortunately, like the rest of the city, majority white. You know, like Glasgow's 98% white British, white Scottish or white British. They're legally British, but a lot of us identify Scottish for reasons, obviously. So they're as pale as this. Well, maybe not as pale as this, but white. No one's right. Obviously, there's people paler than me, but I am exceedingly white. Not much I can do about that.
Yeah, there's only really one ward we're targeting, which is like a majority South Asian ward.
Cool.
But it's like the independent group mainly control these wards now. And it's like someone I'd probably consider a friend is standing as an independent against the Greens, so it's like, yeah, I don't know what I think about that really.
Have you tried to talk to them?
Yeah, it's like I was gonna try and convince them to put themselves forward as a Green candidate, and yeah, he's recently upset the Greens actually by using Green branding as part of his like the Bradford Independent Group has adopted Green, and they're trying to make themselves look more green.
To make yourself completely green, you join the Green Party of your area or your country. That's the way I would. That's the way I went about it. Obviously, each to their own if they want to. That's one of the main reasons I joined the Greens.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to sort of ride the. Well, they want to try and be green without joining the Green Party.
I'm
they
sorry.
know it's like a popular thing at the moment, so.
I'm sorry, John. I'm going to say that's just the tiniest bit sus. Maybe they'll come around. I don't know. I don't know the minds of them, obviously, but you never know. But
yeah, he's a good person, and if he wins, he is a good representative for that area.
Cool.
But, yeah, it's like everyone's sort of slagging him off in the Green Party WhatsApp, and it's like, I want to defend him. It's like there's a limit to how far I can go. Really, it's.
Are many people in Bradford moving over to your party that you've noticed?
A lot of my old Labour comrades have joined your party, but I more or less made a decision on my own to join the Greens, and I literally see no one I used to used to be like comrades with in Labour. So it's.
Ooh, thank you, Miss Hire.
But it's like there's a lot more younger people in the Green Party in Bradford, I think, so it's mainly millennials, I'd say. Whereas even Labour during the sort of left period was more sort of lefty boomers. And your party seems to be the same sort of lefty boomer sort of people.
It's a bit split. It's a bit split here. Like there's
a big age divide, I think, really, where older people seem to prefer your party, whereas younger people just want their material interests addressed, really. And the Greens are doing that.
Yeah, your party are making inroads into here, but for the last sort of 7, 8, maybe 9 years, it's been a three-way split, essentially between the Greens, Labour and the SNP. Labour are sliding down the polls here in Glasgow for obvious reasons. One of my list MSPs, rejoice, it is Anus, who's going to be our next First Minister. Yes, correct, Anus, you're going to be our next First Minister when hell freezes over. Seriously, why are we dealing with this?
What do you call that Scottish Lib Dem leader?
It's Alex Cole.
It's like
Alex Cole Hamilton. The best thing that
a woman who was like a leader for like 3 months, was it, before she lost the seat?
Oh,
just that's it. Yeah,
fuck! I can
it's just like that, really, isn't it? Yeah.
The current leader of the Scottish Lib Dems is Alex Cole Hamilton, and Super Hubby said the best thing ever. Said if he walked down bollock naked down Suggy Hall Street, main shopping street here in Glasgow, no one would recognise him. They wouldn't even know it's him. Which is delightfully funny. I love it. All the I can't remember. They've got 1 or 2 who are constituency MSPs, and the rest of the Lib Dem contingent in Holyrood are all list. So they didn't get actual constituencies. The Tories are all list. All of them, including Russell Finlay, the Scottish Tory leader. They're all list. None of them have constituencies. They lost their constituencies at the last Holyrood election. I wonder what caused that. So yeah, I think the Lib Dems have got 2 constituencies in the Holyrood, and the rest of them are all list. Obviously Labour are the ones that have got the second amount of constituencies for Holyrood, and obviously SNP because they're the government and the administration. So
yeah, the Lib Dems are basically extinct in Bradford, you know.
Are they? Good.
So
they deserve.
They have like, I think it's like 4 now. Maybe 4 or something Lib Dems left. So they got 1 safe ward, and then they were losing them in other places.
For your area, your constituency and the constituencies around the Bradford area, what's your MPs? Do you know what your... Obviously you know what your MP is. What party are they?
So there's Naz Shah,
Labour.
Imran Hussain, yeah, Labour. Judith Cummings, Labour, Bradford South. Then there's Anna Dixon for Shipley, and Robbie Moore for Beaverley, who is Conservative. So yeah, it's basically all Labour except Keighley and Ilkley, as they call it.
Alright. So there's a Tory. Bloody hell.
Yeah. So he actually survived because of an independent candidate. So yeah, it would have... Keighley has a reputation for going in the direction the country goes in. So like, if Labour's getting more votes, it tends to move more to Labour. If the Tories get more votes,
tends to move to the Tories. Yeah.
But the independent candidates ruined it this time around. And basically took about 3,000 votes, and that caused Robbie Moore to win.
Oh, right.
Which the Labour candidate was corrupt, but I'd rather have him than Robbie Moore, because Robbie Moore's such a not very nice person, really.
Or like Egypt. Yeah. Or just
I'm avoiding swearing.
Just ghoulish monster type of person, right? Yeah. So for all,
he's endangered politicians really by accusing them of not caring enough about the grooming gangs.
Yeah. Carry on, Matt.
Yeah. So we've got Muffin Ali, deputy leader of the Green Party.
Hi, Morgan.
You know what he says? I don't remember what he said.
I bear some on stage, so you can all see the other philosopher. I'm only a little one.
Aww.
But it's so fantastic to be here today. And with this crowd of people, Matt tells me he had to change venues twice to accommodate everyone. Now, that's a nice problem that the Green Party hasn't had for a long time. It feels absolutely amazing.
I still think they should have spoken in the stadium.
Not yet a member of the Green Party. Can you put your hands up?
Say again?
I still think they should have used the stadium instead of like a back office.
So what kind, how big is this where this
it's
actually...
like it's quite a big room. I'd say I don't know how to. I'd say it's like half a football pitch, almost like in size.
The way I size rooms, I usually wherever it is, be it a pub, all the major venues where gigs happen, I know the sizes of them, how many people they can take. I go on how many people can actually get into this place.
So 300 people was the official. How many's allowed in for it to be safe? But
funny that happens, isn't it, Miss Hire? Yeah. It's not like it's exclusive to brown people or dark-skinned people. White people do that as well. I've always treated it as kind of sus, essentially. So they're concentrating on this small demographic. No, you need to expand a bit. It's not just a problem in the Asian or South Asian community. Thank you, Man Frog. You can fuck off. What do you think of him chickening out of Laura yesterday? Me and Super Happy. Laura Koonsberg, award-winning Durbalism. So instead of Man Frog, he put up Tice. He went in instead. And me and Super Hubby called him a fucking coward.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been so busy, I've not had a chance to pay attention to that. So
I don't blame you. I've got a lot of time on my hands. That's why I'm able to watch. Do you want to know something? It's been a while since I've actually watched either Politics Live, the one that happens at lunchtime on the BBC, or what else? I actually might start listening to Any Questions again. That might be quite fun. It's been fucking ages. It's been over a decade since I've listened to Any Questions on Radio 4. And a couple other things up here in Scotland. So that might be... I might actually start doing that again because I've got time on my hands and being able to hear these people and say that, no, you're talking bollocks. You could be doing this if it's someone from the government or someone who is wanted to be in government said, no, you might say that you're saying that, but I don't believe you. And you've said different in the past. being able to call out politicians BS is always a good thing, obviously. Most of the major parties now, Labour, Tory, the Reform and Lib Dems, being able to call them out and saying, no, you're talking shite. Huh. Carry on, Wathan, my delightful little chap.
So my job is, in the next 5 minutes, to try and convince as many of you to join the Green Party as possible. Give me some money. I think I might get in trouble for that. Right. Since Zach has been elected the leader, I was going to say deputy leader, the leader of the Green Party, we've just gone on a massive trajectory forward. You know, our voice for so long, we've had the right policies, we've had the right people in the party, but we've just not been able to gain that traction. Zach has transformed that. You know, absolutely amazing. He's really putting our message across, and he's really taking our stance on so many moral positions forward. And that's the thing, that's the reason I joined the Green Party. You know, I was a Labour member for a long time. I joined the Labour Party when I was 18. And it talks a good game, and that's all it does. You know, it talks a good game when it's in opposition, and once it gets into power, you can't tell them any different between them and the Tory Party.
I'll just pause for a second. I need to go and deal with myself, so I'll start again. You can carry on. You can see the chat, can't you? If anyone has anything, please assist them, answer. And I will be back momentarily. 2 minutes, please, my comrades. I love you so. Carry on, Wathan.
We need a party. We need people who are going to stand up for their communities, because if we don't stand up for ordinary people and we don't provide a voice for ordinary people, how are we ever going to really make change? Greens aren't funded by billionaires. They don't have billionaire backers. They don't have corporate lobbyists. And as I've heard already twice has been mentioned, get out your fivers, get them in the bucket, let's see what we can do to drive our message forward. Because every single donation that makes a difference. I'm not here to do a fundraiser, so I'm not going to lock any doors before you empty your wallets. Don't worry about that. But the point of me saying that was, we are a grassroots movement. I know there's different people stepping forward thinking they're going to create what we've already created.
So just to remind people, I've posted the link to donate to the Bradford Green Party in the Twitch chat. So if anyone wants to donate to our campaign, that'd be appreciated.
This May election is going to be a massive test for us all. You know, the far right have landed in British politics. Are we going to sit back and are we going to just let the far right take control? No. Who's going to stand and make a stance against the far right and say they shall not pass, because we, ordinary, decent people, are going to stand up and we are going to be the front line. We are going to stand up for our communities. We are going to try and heal this divided society that they're trying to create. We're not going to just let migrants and black and brown people be the scapegoats. We are going to be the voices for our communities, and we are going to be the shield. And that's what
I return. Hello, John. Thank you.
Hello. So yeah, he's not said much. He just mentioned about donating to the Green Party, and Benny's talking about fixing the divisions in society and taking on the far right.
Yes. Hang on, I'm just going to pin a comment from Elron. Pin. There we go. Pinned. There we go. Excellent. Thank you, Elron. He is a good man. We love Zach here.
why I'm really pleased to announce, we've got Chaudhry Rangzane, who's our latest former Lord Mayor, former Labour councillor, who's joined the Green Party. Can you stand up and give him a wave?
And next he mentions my colleague. I didn't know they actually joined the Green Party, this person.
There's a number of former Labour councillors in the room. Former Councillor Bacon, where are you? Can you stand up as well,
Kath
please?
Bacon, that's my colleague who I'm standing with in the local elections.
Who else has joined the Greens from the Labour Party? Stand up, stand up, stand up.
So yeah, we actually told off most of them for not mentioning me. Because technically I was a Labour councillor. I was a Labour councillor on a parish council, which isn't quite the same as being a Bradford council Labour councillor. But yeah, we had a bit of a joke about it afterwards, and there's some nice photos of us like just laughing in front of like a green sort of thing. I could find them on Facebook.
That's better. I have embiggened myself. I look good now. Hello everyone, you can see me better. Excellent.
So yeah, I'll post it in the chats on Discord.
Cool, thank you very much.
So if you've got Facebook, that should work.
I have Facebook. I'm still using my phone number from 4 phones ago, which is 12 years ago. I only use my Facebook now and the Messenger to talk to a couple of my friends and my younger sister. She's still on Facebook. When she's got a minute to breathe, essentially. Community nurse, by the way, everyone.
I'll post it on Twitter as well, just in case. But
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. If anyone is still on Facebook, there's the link. I think I've already found you on Facebook.
yeah, I'm sort of embarrassed by one of the photos because you can see a bit of a gap in my teeth, but yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
One of these days I might be able to afford proper dentistry, but yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better now that I've got my cardi on. Nice one. Oh, dear God, it's 0 degrees again. I will keep on saying this until I'm blue in the face, literally, because I have actually went blue in certain parts at times due to the weather. 0 degrees. I hate winter. It makes me feel like crap. I need a holiday to the Caribbean. 1 year old. This is only a year. It's still the most recent Moto. So I've got a Motorola phone, by the way, everyone. No, it's the one below it. So the high price one came out late last year. The one that I'm using just now came out early last year, just after my birthday, oddly enough. I love my Motorola. It'd be good. Hello, James QB. Welcome in. All the good people are turning up. Hello. Take it away, Martin.
I don't know what the party's name is now. Who have joined? Can we have those people stand up? Come on, don't be afraid.
Oh, I like that. There's a fair amount of people there.
Yeah,
I like.
did say it was quite a big room now.
Nice one. Good represent. Lots of different types of people I noticed there. Good, good. I love multiculturalism is a good thing. It can help us progress. Having a diversity of opinion is a good thing, in my opinion. Obviously, it depends on what sort of opinions it is, but being able to talk and expand the reach of the green movement, the eco-socialist movement, or even just the socialist movement is a good thing. I like. For a long time, I still try to cling on to this. I don't know. I keep on meaning to check, but I'm too scared to because I'm kind of a coward at times. The constituency I'm currently sitting in is one of the most left wing in all the land in all of the UK. Who'd have thunk that? A Glasgow constituency being the most left wing. Apparently never been known according to some people in the Labour government. Yeah, that's bollocks. And I don't know why we voted in Maureen Burke. She's been following the party line. I don't like her. I hope she loses her seat at the next general election.
So I don't know if you know the history of Labour. Well, sorry.
I know a bit.
But yeah, there was apparently, if you've heard of the Independent Labour Party, apparently had a Independent Labour MP up right up until like the 40s.
Oh yeah.
Glasgow was, yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so that was founded in Bradford, actually, the Independent Labour Party. Before the actual Labour.
Yes, fuck Starver Elron. Yes, fuck him. What did you think of his... Have I asked you this already? What did you think of his speech this morning?
Who's...
Starmer's.
I've not watched it, so I've been out leafleting all day. Then I attended a consultation. So we've been like putting the information about the consultation. We put on this leaflet and we're like delivering it everywhere, making sure everyone knew about this consultation. And the room was absolutely packed, and people couldn't get in through the door. I think we gave the developers of this Greenbelt plan, well, it's like not even a proposal yet. But yeah, I think we gave a bit of a shock by filling the room with people anyway.
Cool.
And yeah, Kath Bacon, who he mentioned, was actually ended up sort of like trying to make peace with the developer because she was worried, but he was going to get lynched.
Cool, right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be him in that situation.
Like a Green Party, so come on, let's really turn the temperature up. I'm going to welcome my friend, someone who has stood by me since 2022, who's really pushed me forward and given me a lot of inspiration. Someone who I'm sure is inspiring everyone else in this room. My friend,
he's inspiring me.
Zach Polanski!
Here he comes.
Yay! Bring it. Come on, Zach. Woo! So
no, I expected him to be really tall.
Well, that was very lovely. Thank you very much.
He might be a bit taller than me, but...
What height are you?
5'9".
You're an inch taller than me. I'm 5'8". I'm rather tall for Glasgow. Super Hubby's 5'10". Well, 5'9.5", roughly.
Yeah.
But
it's like he's just has a sort of like tall, skinny look like that. It just made him look like he was like maybe about 6 foot.
Would you? Oh, so you would say he's a little bit taller than you?
I'd say be 5'10", maybe.
Right. So just about an inch taller.
Yeah.
Me and my two sisters have taken after our dad. My mum's the same height as me. She's 5'8", but my biological dad, he was 6'4". He was tall, rather tall, kind of skinny and kind of gaunt towards the end of his days. But yeah, he was 6'4". He took after his granddad, which is my great granddad. My great granddad was 6'6". He was a rather imposing, stern figure. I've only seen photos of him. I never met the man. He died. I was born in 79.
I know he's actually
He died
smaller
like in
than-
72 or something.
Yeah. So yeah, he's 5'8", apparently.
He's 5'8". He's the same height as me. Interesting. That means Rachel's taller than him. She's excuse me. That means Rachel's taller than him, the second deputy. She's 5'11". She's kind of tall. Interesting. I'm trying to think who's tall in the House of Commons. I think they're all roughly between like me and...
Yeah, I've met John McDonnell as well in person, and he's quite short.
Is he? I think Jeremy's about 5'8" or 9". He's just like basically the same height as you. Stammer's 5'10". Our tiny green queen, 5'4". Oh, my darling. God, I love her. Getting her to talk and well, she might be busy actually working Bristol Central, isn't she? I'm trying to remember her. Yeah, Bristol Central.
Validating.
Yeah, 5'4". I love her so much. She's great. She unseated Thangam Debonair. So round of applause for that one. Ha 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 ha.
Funny enough, I was friends with a sort of like Labour Cooper, I'd say. And he was like clinging on to any hope that Labour could be good. And it's like he was like coming out saying he wanted Thangam Debonair to... he used her as a good example. And then
He did,
I don't think he actually knew that much about her. But yeah, I don't think he knew she was transphobic, otherwise he probably would have gone off her. But yeah, he just wanted Labour to beat the Green Party because of he was sort of training to work in the nuclear industry. So he decided he hates the Labour Green Party, and then he's come back like 1 or 2 years later saying that he likes the Green Party now and thinks that Polanski's great and all that.
Well, Zach is great. We know this. Praise be Zach. I'd want him to come up here. I hope he's spoken to either Ross or Gillian. Ross is amazing. I love Ross Greer so much. My ginger twink. I'm actually old enough to be Ross's mother, which is terrifying to me. And Gillian Mackay doing well as well. Going to be brilliant with them. Can't wait for the Holyrood elections. It's going to be brilliant. Your lass is going to be trying to destroy herself covering the constituency votes live. So on Thursday the 7th of May, I will be going live at about 10 to 10. And I'll be covering all the constituency votes. Because we need the constituency first before we do the list. Because we need all the results from the constituency so we can calculate through the DeHont system.
Yeah, I think...
Gets on the list.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone needs to vote SNP in the constituencies and then Green in the...
Green on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be campaigning on
it.
Like I said, I've got a more concrete number now. We are targeting, there's going to be 2 here in what is classed as Glasgow itself, the other side of the river, 2 of the south side constituencies for Holyrood. And we're going to be targeting Jackie Bailey, which is Dumbarton, for her constituency for Holyrood. a couple in Perthshire and one up in Aberdeen, and a couple on the northwest coast, so north of where I'm currently sitting, so up that way. My sense of direction can be a bit off at times, so my hometown, my home city of Perth, is northeast, which is up that way to my right. The river's behind me, if you can see my curtains. Testing. The Green Queen should still be leader, in my honest opinion. Oh, thankfully Zach is pulling the party in the same direction. They both would have been pulling in the same direction, Miss Hire. I love Zach and I love Carla as well. It would have...
So I've heard
obviously, there would
rumours.
have been different... Oh.
I've heard
what
rumours. And you stepped down because you were so sick of Adrian Ramsey. Sort of deliberately going against her on the trans issue. And
spicy. I can understand
but
that.
it's not public knowledge, really, but yeah, that's what party members have told me.
I can understand that, and I appreciate if she actually thinks that. Thank you, Carla. You're like the basically most of Scottish Greens across the land, essentially. We are mostly transphobic, and we not transphobic, we're trans inclusive and stuff. And because of this decision that the Supreme Court has made, we're having to, because if we fall foul of some of the provisions in it, or the ways it might be interpreted in law, and so where you have to the way you hire people and put them into different positions, we're having to follow it, because if we get challenged on it from outside or within, we can't afford the court costs. And I can understand that. I held my nose and voted to actually adopt that, so we're following that guidance. It sickened me. I don't like it, but I held my nose and thought, fuck it, we may as well do it. We can't afford to go through the court cases and shit like that at this moment, unfortunately. Just ugh.
So yeah, going back to the Scottish voting, I think one issue is I don't think everyone's going to make the distinction between the two ballot papers, and I think people overestimate the extent people actually
They've
pay
already
attention.
they usually bring one out in time for the actual vote itself in May. So we'll probably start seeing it on our social media feeds for us Scottish people, just all of the Scottish people and stuff. About this is from the Scottish Executive, essentially the Parliament itself and the Electoral Commission, about how it actually works, and they're telling the different. I can't remember what the colours of the paper are, but they're different colours. Then so you got your constituency, which is first past the post, same as Westminster. Then you use those constituency votes to get the list. So it's a formula they use, essentially, an equation to create. So once the constituencies have been counted and that's all settled, that portion of it will start on the morning of the Friday, so Friday the 8th of May, and that'll take like the Friday and the Saturday. We should have all of the constituency and then the list by the weekend, so like Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit overloaded, sweetie. No problem. Catch you later, Miss Hire. Always a pleasure to have you in chat. I will see you later. Stay hydrated, not necessarily with Stella. Self-care is good care. Stay based. Free Palestine. Bye, darling. Carry on.
Yeah, I guess my point is, but people will always vote for just who they want to support. and it's like it's going to be only a small number of people actually putting the effort to actually understand the differences between the two ballots.
Yeah, good groundwork and being able to explain to people how it actually works is a good thing. The two different papers, how it works would be a good thing. Bye, darling. Yes, vote Green, Free Palestine. And trans people are good. Please recognise them. Catch you later, my dear. That's Miss Hire going. Carry on, Zach.
Yeah.
Going to be here today with a surprise extra edition. But I want to take this opportunity before talking to Bradford to talk to Moffat